Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your host with the most, King Geo. Well, I hope you're having a good day, man, or a good afternoon, or a good evening, or whatever it is. Well, I'm your host with the most, King Geo, the man, the myth, the legend. Today I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about Britney Spears, and we all seen Britney Spears how she's grown up, right? When with Britney Spears, Debbie Gibson, and all that kind of stuff. And a few years back, she had a little spout with her mental problems, and then throughout the years, her father never was in her life. He always came in and out. So back in the day, she had a little mental problem. She went to a psychiatric ward, and she was deemed, I don't know what, I guess unfit somewhere or a danger to herself. And they decided, the state of California, with her father, who's not, now mind you, her father never been in her life that well, decides to go to court for for rights to to have say or to control her estate and her financials, right? And, and it's just amazing. It's amazing that this girl has been through this for 13 years, and in this agreement that her father got himself out back in 2019, the finances of the estate. But in 13 years, this young woman had to been told what she could do. Monetary wise, she had to withhold her money. She can't spend it the way she wants to spend it. Mind, I think she's worth $60 million, and what she can't do with her money. I mean, I understand that she went a little bit wild with her kids, and that's why she lost her kids. So I can understand that. But of course, I have to understand this is a young woman. This is a young singer, who all singers and most singers, most artists go through drug problems, go through a hectic scheduling, go through what dealing with fans and dealing with fame, because a lot of people don't know how to deal with fame. And she was just growing up. Britney was being Britney. Um, um, and to have the courts tell you what you can't do, it's kind of absurd. I understand if you have dementia and you cannot control your finances and stuff like that, then the court, should assume the responsibility of giving that responsibility, to someone else who is capable of handling that person's finances, that person's day to day activity, as far as what that person can and can't do, stuff like that, to make sure that that person's money is safe and it's not squandered around. Now, her father's never been in her life, right? All of a sudden, he comes into her life because her mother said, "Oh, he was rescued." Come on, man, he wasn't rescued. He saw an opportunity and took it. And this man makes $16,000 a month just to be her guardian. Like they say, here we have a guardian. Over there in California, it's a different word. Just to be her guardian, and 2,000 some odd dollars for his office space. So that's 18,000 some odd dollars a month for doing nothing. For doing nothing, and that's the state of California. That's why California sucks when it comes to acting, or I mean, not acting, to becoming an entertainer. There's so many laws against you. Just look at this one. Britney Spears went to court. What was it, Wednesday? And spoke her mind. She said, I was even told that I can't had to be on birth control, so I couldn't have babies, and I want to have babies, and I want to get married. I want to get remarried. I mean, that's kind of stupid. I mean, really. I mean, you make an evaluation. Okay, the girl must she went through some hardship, and people burn out. Plain and simple, people burn out. Doesn't mean you go out there and you take all her money because the father got lawyers and she didn't, and then her lawyers, from what I understand, they never told her that she could get rid of the court that court ordered courtship or something. I forgot the name of it, but that she could get rid of it. And I don't know how Britney is. I don't know if she's bright or nothing like that. She should have spoken to other attorneys and said, "Listen, I want to get rid of this. How can I do this?" And her attorney's not going to tell her because he's making money. He like $300,000 he's made so far from Britney, 3 point something million, because the court's orders, when this type of courtship. I forgot the name. That I say this in the tip of my tongue. But what she has on her, it orders her to pay the attorney fees and anything that's associated with the attorneys. So she has to pay for all that for something that she didn't even request, right? But it's like probation. When you go on probation, you have to pay for your probation. And so she wasn't aware that she could end it or request to end it. Um, and when she went to court, she spoke about how she feels, and it's true. This gets tiring. What's that? 13 years to be under court supervision. She's 39 years old. She's not a little kid. She earned that money. Her father didn't earn that money for her. Do you see her doing crazy stuff? No, like I said, she went through a period in her life that she was having trouble. And how you deal with that? Okay, well, Brittany, I'm going to a psychiatrist. You can do that, but to take something that you earned, and a father can say, "Oh, I did this because I wanted the safety for my daughter." Come on, that's bullshit. You're doing it because you wanted money. $16,000 a month. Come on, man. So I believe that the courts should just remove this. Just let Britney be Britney, and people like her, she earned that money. Let her do what let's do it as she pleases. She wants to splurge it, let her splurge it. As long as she has, I hope, as long as she sets aside money for her kids, for their future, that's all that matters, right? But to tell someone at 39 years old that you cannot spend a dime doing this, you cannot spend a dime doing that, and they give her, from what I understand, it's like $2,100 a month to spend. $2,100 a month to spend, and the artists they like to live an expensive life, and $2,100 a month, while her father's getting $16,000 a month for doing nothing. Ain't that some shit? So there's injustice there. I think it's stupid what they're doing to Britney Spears. I like the girl. I like she's a good singer. Like I said, she went through some shit. You see Miley Cyrus. When she was Hannah Montana, when she stopped doing Hannah Montana, she sprouted and she started being herself. You didn't see her father taking her to court. You didn't see her father, and her daughter was taking drugs and she was doing weed. But you didn't see her father, because Hannah was being Hannah, and kids are being kids, and teenagers be teenagers, and young adults are becoming young adults. You have to let those are things that phase out. Yes, I understand that she was going through a rough time. Yes, she was doing drugs, and she had a psychotic episode. But a good doctor will tell you a psychotic episode happens because this certain things have to happen in order for you to get a psychotic episode. You just don't get a psychotic episode just for getting a psychotic episode, right? So it's just amazing that you have these courts telling you at your plain age of 39 years old that you're a completely adult. You're going to be 40 years old, all right? 40. You're 10 years away from the golden year, from the golden symbol of 50. And you've got to be told what to do. Then you go out there, you do interviews, you go out there, you do this, and you lucid. Like I said, things happen. And yet you have the court system. And you have an attorney who's not helping you out at all. Not at all. And if she wants to get rid of that attorney, something has to happen. The attorney said yesterday, on Wednesday, if he wants me to recuse, I will recuse. But that's now. That's after you got the 3 point some odd million dollars that you got. You should have told that from the beginning. Me as a lawyer, that's what I would have said. Listen, Brittany, this is what the court wants you to do, but at any given time, you can request to have this removed. Whether it be granted, it's another different story, but you can request it. So always know that you can request this to be removed. Don't stay like that. That's what a good attorney does. A good attorney don't say, you know what, let's take the course, let's do this, you do the programs, whatever they're sending you to be, and then we'll go look for it up, and then we go and do something about it in the future. But no, they're getting paid. So what you do is, as a good attorney, you say, listen, this is the court. The court wants to do this, so we're going to do this. We're going to do that. But also know that at any given time that you don't feel comfortable, that any given time that you want to get rid of this, and it's not saying that it's going to happen, but you can always request it, and the courts will hear you out. Okay, we can petition it at any given moment. So don't think that this is a permanent thing. Is you can decide to do it whenever you please, and that's it. So at least she knows what's going on. The court said that they don't know. Court said that she said that she was never told, and the court said we don't know if that was true or not, which I would say it would be true. But she probably wasn't told, because some lawyers are shiesty. When it comes to entertainment lawyers, they're one of the worst. They want to get as much money as they can. They don't know when they're going to see that that moaning. You know what I'm saying? They don't seem to want that moaning. So whatever it is, man, I hope Britney the best. So I just hope that she recovers from all this. Um, she got two beautiful kids. God bless them. And let's just free Britney, man. Let that girl go. Let that girl live her life, man. Stop being so petty. The course and the father, you shouldn't be called a father. If you did this to your daughter, and I know you're doing it for money wise, you're not her father. You're really not her father. You're just a man who seeded her mom, and that's it. But you're not a dad.